Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1999 postseason is on the air. We are back here at Bank One Ballpark. This is Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The American League Championship Series is set. The Texas Rangers will be taking on the New York Yankees. The National League, we still got at least a couple more games to play. The Braves lead the Diamondbacks in this series 2-1. A Braves win tonight, they will move on to the NLCS. A Diamondbacks win tonight, there will be a Game 5 slated for Sunday. So that is what will happen tonight between the Braves and the Diamondbacks. And I kind of think this is actually a must-win game, not just for the Diamondbacks facing elimination, but for the Braves as well. Because if the Braves don't hold this game, Randy Johnson will be pitching Game 5, and he owned them in the first in Game 1. But we'll see what happens tonight in this game here. Ben Witz, Philip Reynolds, and Clee baseball fan join us here at Bank One Ballpark. So if everybody is set and ready to go, this NLDS continues tonight. The Braves and the Diamondbacks. Will the Braves punch their ticket to the NLCS? Or will the Diamondbacks punch a ticket back to Turner Field? Let's get things going. Starting pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Their number 4 starter, Armando Reynoso. 10 wins, 6 losses, a 4.37 ERA, making his first appearance in the postseason. We are at Bank One Ballpark. This is a neutral park in 99, 185 home runs, -2 to walks. Not an empty seat anywhere here at Bank One. Fans know that this could be the last game here played in the desert, and everyone is ready, and you never know who will happen, what Inside Pitch has to say. The last couple of games have been blowouts, so we've not had a close one lately, but let's see what happens tonight. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Braves, left fielder Gerald Williams. He is 4 for 14 for the postseason. He does have a home run. We're going to use brown, white, and white dice. Diamondbacks are the home team. Again, not an empty seat anywhere here at Bank One, here in the desert. The roof is closed. It's pretty hot. In the desert, 62 degrees. It's very cold this morning. Well, the roof may be open tonight, but we'll see what happens. Can the Braves move on to the NLCS? Will the Diamondbacks tend to take it back to Turner Field? Let's see what Inside Pitch has to say. Reynoso, 1-4 against the righty, a blank. Williams, 2-1. It's a grounder to second base. And that will be taken care of there by Jay Bell. And that's out number 1. Next up, the second baseman, Brett Boone. Boone is 3 for 14 for the playoffs. Reynoso, 4-3, error on a grounder. Boone, 1-4, line drive right to short. That's gloved by Andy Fox, and that'll be out number 2. Two down, and here's the third baseman, Hall of Famer, Chipper Jones. He's having a good postseason already. He is 6 for 13 for the postseason. He does have a bomb. Yeah, we could get a 1977 Toronto-Seattle expansion series for the first time if the Mariners hold on tonight. What a way. Did anyone see how the Phillies lost that game last night? I feel so bad for that pitcher. Reynoso, 4-2, strikeout. He got him, and that'll retire the side. First strikeout from Reynoso. He had 79 of them in 99. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. Nothing across for the Braves to start the game off. Starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves, your number 4 starter, Tom Glavine, Hall of Famer. Absolutely. Tom, if you got a Hall of Famer as your number 4 starter in your rotation, you know you got a pretty good pitching staff. He's making his first appearance in the postseason, 14 wins, 11 losses, a 4.12 ERA in 99. Glavine gets his first call tonight for the Braves. Leading off for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Tony Womack. He's 5 for 14 for the playoffs. Yeah, I feel sorry for Real Muto. He did everything he could. I just think that the pitcher, I don't think he thought it was 2 outs. I don't know what was up. Glavine will pitch. 2-3, strikeout, no. Womack, a 6-3, flight out to center field. And Andrew Jones will get to that for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jay Bell. Bell is batting 3 for 13 for the playoffs. Pitch from Glavine. 6-1, pitcher result. The 18, that's going to be a base hit right past the pitcher. Bell will go ahead and get a single and the first hit for the Diamondbacks. Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. Gonzo is 4 for 13 for the postseason. Infield is a double play. Bell had 7 steals, and he's not getting one here. Glavine, 6-4, strikeout, and he got him. First strikeout for Glavine. He had 138 of them in 99, 2 down. And here's the third baseman, Matt Williams. Williams is 1 for 14 for the postseason. He is struggling, but that one was a home run. Bell will stay at first. Glavine, 4-1, home run chance. 10 is high. Williams, 2-2, but Williams is going to smack one into left field. That'll be a double. Will it score Bell? Double to left, 3-3, and advances with 2 outs if it's hit to center. Advances with 2 outs, I think that's how that reads. Advances with 2 outs. Yeah, there is 2 outs. He will score. So Bell will come in and he will score. Williams will wind up at second base. The Diamondbacks get on the board first. It's 1-0. So a big run there to start the game off for the D-backs as Williams gets himself an RBI double. And that will bring up the center fielder, Steve Finley. Finley, 3 for 13 for the playoffs. He has a home run. Williams on at second, and he'll stay there. Glavine, 2-2, blank. Finley, 4-2. It's flied to center field. Andrew Jones will come to there, and he'll make the catch, retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits for the D-backs. They grab a quick 1-0 lead here after 1. See, Reynoso can pitch to 26, and Glavine can pitch to 29. Vida Productions joins us here at Bank One Ballpark. Leading off for the Braves at the top of the second, right fielder Brian Jordan. Jordan is 1 for 12 for the playoffs. He's struggling a bit. Reynoso, 1-5, blank. Jordan, 3-6. It's a base hit. Jordan leads off with a single into right, and that'll be the first hit for the Braves in the game. Here's the first baseman, Ryan Klesko. Klesko looking for his first hit of the postseason. He's 0 for 12. Infield a double play, and Jordan he'll stay put. Does Klesko get the hit and run? He does, but Klesko has got great home run power. They're not going to do that. Reynoso, 5-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. Klesko, 3-2, and that's a ground ball to third. 1-1-2. Second base, pivot bell, 0-1-2. Nope. Jordan's actually going to beat the throw. Jordan's going to get to second base at a very good speed. The throw will go to first to move Jordan over to second, and that's out number 1. Fielder's choice to third. And now the batter is the center fielder, Andrew Jones. He's having a very good postseason himself. He's 6 for 11. He's got 3 bombs in this postseason so far. Jordan on at second. Infield is back. Jordan will stay there. Reynoso, 3-5. Wild pitch. That'll move Jordan over to third. Infield will now come in. Jones will swing. And 3-5, and it won't matter. That's going to be a base hit. Jordan will come in. He will score. Andrew hits a base hit past second. We're tied at 1. That lead didn't last very long. So a wild pitch moves Jordan over to third, and then Andrew Jones gets an RBI single. And now we'll see the shortstop, Jose Hernandez. Hernandez started the season with the Chicago Cubs. Of course, he's now on the Braves. Hernandez is 5 for 11 for the playoffs. He's not doing too bad. Jones on at first. He had 24 steals, and he gets the steal sign. He gets the jump, but he's not going. 13 minus 4 is a 9. And Stinnett has a 0 arm, so they're not going to send him. Reynoso will pitch. Reynoso, 6-6, range play. Hernandez, 4-1, ground ball right back to Reynoso. His range is a 3, and he's got it. Will he turn a double play? 2-1, 2-1, and nothing on the pivot because it wasn't hit there. 2-1. Hernandez a righty, so second base is pivot, and that is going to be Bell, a 0. The only way to turn a double play is on a 1. Nope. Andrew Jones will easily make it to second. Reynoso's only play was the first, 2 down. So another fielder's choice on the grounder back to the pitcher. And now here comes the catcher, Eddie Perez. He is 3 for 11 for the playoffs. 2 men down. Jones on at second. Strategy roll, nothing happening there. Reynoso, 3-5, wild pitch. A possible pass ball on Kelly Stinnett. His pass ball rating is a 4. He prevents it. Perez will swing. 2-5, and a line drive right to short. That'll be gloved by Andy Fox, and that will do it. Braves tie it up, 1 run on 1 hit, and we go to the bottom of the second. Diamondbacks send this game back to Turner Field for a Game 5. Randy Johnson would be on the mound. We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for Zona, the first baseman, Travis Lee. He is 1 for 10 for the postseason. So Glavine will pitch. Glavine, 5-4. It's a blank. Lee, 3-1. Line out right to second base. Boone is there. And it's a line drive out, 1 down. That'll bring up the catcher, Kelly Stinnett. Stinnett making his first appearance of the postseason. I have him platooning at catcher against lefties, against left-handed starters. 232 average, 14 homers, 38 RBIs, and 99. He destroys left-handed pitching. Glavine will deal. Glavine, 1-3 against a righty. Strikeout, but he will strike out there. And that will be the second K for Glavine, 2 down. And now the shortstop, Andy Fox. Fox is 4 for 11 for the postseason. Glavine will deal. Glavine, 3-3, wild pitch at the blank. Fox, 1-3, ground out to second. Easy play for Boone. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Glavine. Tied at 1 after 2. Braves trying to punch their ticket to the NLCS. Diamondbacks trying to punch a ticket back to Turner Field. As we now go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Braves is the pitcher, Tom Glavine. He had a 138 average and 4 RBIs in 99. Reynoso, he will pitch. 3-4, it's a blank. Glavine, 4-6, grounds out to third. That'll be Matt Williams getting to that. And tosses it over, 1 down. Next up is Williams. Williams is 0 for 1. Reynoso will deal. Reynoso, 4-1, wild pitch, blank. Williams, 3-1, fly to right. And that's going to be Womack going near the line, but he'll make the play, 2 down. And now here's Boone. Boone is 0 for 1. Reynoso, he will pitch. Reynoso, 2-4, it's a blank. Boone, 4-2. Fly ball again to right field. Again, another play for Tony Womack. And he'll get there and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Bravos. We go to the bottom of the third. Cutter Historical joins us here at Bank One Ballpark. Leading off for the Diamondbacks will be their pitcher, Armando Reynoso, a 163 average and 2 RBIs in 99. Glavine, 1-5 blank. Reynoso, 4-5. That's a grounder to second base. Brett Boone will handle that easily. 1 down. And now here's Womack. Womack is 0 for 1. Tied at 1, bottom of the third. Braves lead 2-1 in this NLDS. Glavine, 6-1. Pitcher result. The 19 is a blank. Womack, 5-1. And it's a hard line drive to second. Boone's going to glove that one too. And that's the second out. And now Bell. Bell got a single his first time up. Glavine, he will pitch. Glavine, 6-3 blank. Bell, 5-2, base hit right past third. And Bell keeps the inning alive. Second hit of the game for Bell. It will now bring up Gonzo. Gonzo is 0 for 1. 2 men down. Bell on at first. Bell will settle in there. Strategy roll. And Bell stays where he is. Glavine, 4-2 against the lefty. It's blank. Gonzalez, 6-5. And that's a ground ball to third. Up with it is Chipper. He's going to throw to second to get Bell. And that will do it. No runs and a hit for the Diamondbacks. An early pitcher's duel here after 3, tied at 1. Combined ERA of these two pitchers is 8.4. We go to the fourth. Leading off for the ATL is Chipper Jones. Chipper is 0 for 1. Reynoso will deal. Reynoso, 1-4 against the switch left. That is an automatic out. It'll be a fly ball to center field. And grabbing that will be Finley. And that is the first out. Next batter is Jordan. Jordan got a single his first time up. Reynoso, 3-5, wild pitch blank. Jordan, 3-5, ground ball to first. That'll be handled by Travis Lee, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. And now Klesko. Klesko 0 for 1, still looking for his first hit this postseason. Reynoso, 6-1, blank. Klesko, 6-2, base hit past second. Klesko finally gets a hit. 2-out single for Klesko. That's his first hit of the playoffs. And it does bring up Jones. Jones got a single his first time up. Klesko on it first, and he will stay at first. Reynoso, 2-6, blank. Jones, 2-3, ground ball to second. Bell will take care of it. He's going to throw to the shortstop. Fox covering to get Klesko out, and that'll retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Braves. A much different game than the last one. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Canadian Thanksgiving. Oh, okay. Cutter's go see some of the Maple Leafs. Okay. Well, my Florida Panthers are 2-0 to start the year. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Back-to-back Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers. Remember to mention that every time you mention the Florida Panthers, back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Please remember to mention that in the chat if you happen to say anything about the back-to-back Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers. Bottom of the fourth, Matt Williams leads off Arizona. He got a double his first time up. Whether what you believe is irrelevant there, Ben. We are back-to-back Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. So what you believe is irrelevant there. Glavine, 2-4 against a righty. Walk plus. Ball 4, he'll walk Williams. I believe that's the first walk by Glavine. It is. First walk given up by Glavine. He had 69 of them in 99. And the batter will be Finley. Finley is 0 for 1. Infield set for double play. Will Swingle joins us here at Bank One Ballpark. Yes, Will Swingle does say Florida Panthers #1 until somebody knocks us off, which we will find out if that actually happens. With Barkov out, though, it's a good possibility, but we're still playing. Early on, we're off to a good start. Strategy roll. Williams will stay put. Glavine, 2-5. It's a blank. Finley, 2-2. Grounded to second base. 1-1-2. I'm sorry, yeah. Shortstop pivot. Hernandez is 0. A 1-2. It's a double play. They'll get it. 2 outs. 4-6-3 double play hit into by Finley. Didn't ground out into many of them, but he will there. And they're now 2 away. And that'll bring up Lee. Lee is 0 for 1. World's worst gamer joins us here at Bank One Ballpark. My Devils still have more Stanley Cup wins than appearance. Who cares about the Panthers? When was the last time they won a Stanley Cup? We'll leave it there. I'll just leave that there. Glavine, 4-3, strikeout, 15 too high. Lee, 3-6, grounded to first. Easy play for Klesko, and he'll take it to the bag and retire the side. Nothing across except the walk. Pitchers duel here in this game. Tied at 1 after 4. We go to the 5th. Leading off for the Braves will be Jose Hernandez. He is 0 for 1. Reynoso will pitch. Reynoso, 6-5. Pitcher result, that 18 is a blank. Hernandez, 3-6, and it's a grounder to first. That'll be taken care of there by Lee, and Lee will take it to the bag, 1 down. Next batter is Perez. Perez is 0 for 1. Reynoso will pitch. Reynoso, 1-3. Home run chance. The 7 is good against the righty. Perez needs a 9. And he got it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run, Eddie Perez. Stadium groans. First home run of the playoffs for Eddie Perez. He had 7 of them, and the Braves take a 2-1 lead. Big time. That was a big-time meatball by Reynoso, and Perez put the tomato sauce and the ricotta cheese on it and turned that into lasagna. Here's Glavine. Glavine is 0 for 1. 1 out here, top of the 5th. Now a 2-1 Braves lead. Reynoso, 2-3, strikeout. Got him. They'll go ahead and get Glavine, and that's the second strikeout for Reynoso. 2 down. He was not really a strikeout pitcher. Here's Williams. Williams is 0 for 2. Reynoso will deal. Reynoso, 6-3, range play. Williams, 3-2, base hit right field, but it's a range play for Tony Womack. His range is a 3. He won't get it. It'll be a single. So Williams will get the first and hold. As Womack couldn't get there, it'll bring up Boone. And Boone is 0 for 2. Williams had 19 stolen bases. He's not going anywhere. Reynoso, 3-3 at the park. Bank One Ballpark. 6-5. Ground ball to third. Matt Williams will get it. He'll pick it up, throw to second to get Williams. And that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits. A solo bomb by Eddie Perez. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. I would like to mention that I would like to mention that if I actually had the Florida Panthers have won 2 Stanley Cups. And even though if we don't win one this year, I'm really not going to cry. I wasn't really expecting to win it last year either. The team that I really would like to see win the Stanley Cup finally would be the Toronto Maple Leafs. I have nothing against the Leafs. I would like to see them win it. The thing about it, which disappointed me, was Connor McDavid extending his contract with Edmonton. I was really going to think that McDavid was going to leave Edmonton after this year, go to Toronto, his hometown, and end that curse and get his first cup in Toronto. That would be an awesome story for the NHL. That would be an awesome NHL story. I did not think he would. I really didn't think he was going to extend it with the Oilers. I thought he would go maybe to Toronto because that's his hometown. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Braves lead 2-1. And Kelly Stinnett leads off for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1. Glavine will pitch. Glavine, 5-3, strikeout. Got him. And that is the third strikeout for Glavine, 1 down. I guess, are the Toronto Maple Leafs the Chicago? All right, well, the Chicago Cubs just won a championship a few years ago. Are they the Cleveland Indians of the NHL, the Cleveland Guardians of the NHL? Are the Toronto Maple Leafs the Cleveland Guardians of the NHL right now, since the Guardians haven't won anything since 54? Or haven't won anything since 51? Yeah, that's what I think about it, World's Worst Gamer. I was surprised. I thought maybe he would stay as 1 year in Edmonton, and I really don't think Edmonton's going to make the final again. I really don't think so. And I thought he would bolt for Toronto. Here's Fox. Fox is 0 for 1. 1 out. Pitch from Glavine. 4-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Fox. 3-1. Ground ball to first. And Klesko will take it to the bag himself. 2 down. And now Reynoso. Reynoso is 0 for 1. They're the New York Knicks of the NHL. Okay. Glavine. 1-1. Blank. Reynoso. 4-1. Grounded to third. Easily picked up by Chipper. And he will toss it over and retire the side. Nothing across for the Diamondbacks. The Braves have a 2-1 lead after 5. And right now, Tom Glavine is pitching like a Hall of Famer that he is. On to the 6th. Chipper Jones leads off for the ATL. He's 0 for 2. Rapidly moving ball game already in the 6th inning, 27 minutes into the stream. Reynoso, 6-4, strikeout. He'll get Chipper. That is the third K for Reynoso, 1 away. And here's Jordan. Jordan is 1 for 2 with a single. Reynoso will deal. 3-1, it's a blank. Jordan, 4-5, ground ball to second. Bell will get that. And Bell tosses it over, 2 down. And now Klesko. Klesko 1 for 2 with a single. Armando Reynoso will pitch. And 6-5. Pitcher result. 9 is going to be a blank. Klesko. 6-5. And a hard line drive to second. Bell puts up the glove. Pow. And that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Go the Braves. Armando Reynoso pitching very well here. But the Braves do have a 1-run lead going in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order for the Diamondbacks. Here's Tony Womack. He's 0 for 2. Glavine, he will deal. Glavine, 3-6. It's a blank. Womack, 1-5. And that is grounded to short. Up with it easily is Hernandez. And he throws it over for the out. Here's Bell. Bell is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Glavine will deal. Glavine, 2-5. It's a blank. Bell, 3-3. And that's a grounder to second base. Boone will get that one. And he'll toss it over for out number 2. And now Gonzo. Gonzo is 0 for 2. Fans here at Bank One Ballpark beginning to realize they're getting short on innings. Glavine, 4-1. Home run chance. 19 is high. Gonzalez, 5-2, and he just grounds it to second as well. And once again, Brett Boone will get it. He'll take his time and toss it over and retire the side. 1-2-3, go the Diamondbacks. Braves still leading 2-1 after 6. We go to the 7th. Andrew Jones leads off for the Braves. He is 1 for 2. Reynoso can pitch to 2 more batters before fatigue. He is not due to bat until the 6th, but it's probably going to be Reynoso's last inning if he is tired. So 2-1 Braves here. XSG2 joins us here at Bank One Ballpark. Reynoso, 3-2, strikeout, and called strike 3 on Jones. 1 down. 4th strikeout for Reynoso, 1 away. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez is 0 for 2. Reynoso will deal. Reynoso, 5-1, error on a throw. Hernandez, 5-2. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Matt Williams. His error rating is a 5. That's a 15. Williams will get it and throw it over to first for out number 2. Reynoso is now tired, but he's going to pitch to Perez. Perez 1 for 2 with a bomb. Yeah, I like, yes, Success G2. I mentioned that earlier in the game. Yeah, I felt so bad for that pitcher. I don't really know what he was thinking. I was thinking maybe he thought that he said he thought he had a better chance of getting him out at home, but I think he would have been safe anyway, even if he threw it. He would have been safe anyway because he was on contact. His play was to first. His play was to first. And unfortunately, he would have gotten the batter out easily by a mile. I agree. I think he panicked. I do. But right now, all the Phillies fans want him off the roster. I feel bad for him. I do. What a way to lose a series. Right? What a way for your season to end. Reynoso, 3-4. It's a blank. Perez, 4-5. Base hit center field. Perez gets his second hit of the ball game. And now the batter is Glavine. Glavine is 0 for 2, but he's pitching an absolute gem. I think you leave Glavine in there. He's pitching a gem right here. I don't think you take him out. Unfortunately, Kevin Thomas is not in the chat because I would have asked him if he wanted Glavine to bat, even though there's 2 outs. Glavine's got plenty of gas yet. Glavine's not a horrible hitter. I'm going to let him swing. I'm not taking him out yet. 2-1, top of the 7th here. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 13. Reynoso will pitch to Glavine. Reynoso, 5-1, error on a throw. Glavine, 6-5. Nope, that's going to be a line drive right to third. Williams will glove it, pop, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Braves. It was hit hard, but right at third, and that retires the side. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Tomorrow night, no matter what happens tonight, we got Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. The Astros lead that series 2-0. Chris Holt will be pitching for the Astros, and Sean Estes will be making his second appearance on the mound for the Giants. Astros trying to punch their ticket to the NLCS. They'll have to do it against Estes at 3Com Park. Astros and Giants, Game 4 in the NLDS. That is also tomorrow night on the network. Bottom of the 7th, Braves lead 2-1. They lead this NLDS 2-1. And leading on for the Diamondbacks is Matt Williams. Williams is 1 for 1, doubled and walked. And Glavine says he wants to pitch, the reason why he batted. Glavine, 6-6, strikeout, no. Williams, 2-5, ground ball to second. Brett Boone getting a lot of work. Boone's going to get it, throw to first, out number 1. That is the 3rd straight put out by Boone. Here comes Finley. Finley is 0 for 2. Glavine, he will pitch. 4-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Finley, 3-5, base hit center field. Tying run is on. Finley will get a single. He'll head to first. That's only the 4th hit given up by Glavine in this game. And now the batter is Lee. Lee is 0 for 2. And Lee, he's going to bat. Infield a double play. Strategy roll for Finley. And he will stay put. Glavine, 5-5, strikeout, no. Lee, 3-2, and that's a grounder to second base. 1-1-2. Shortstop pivot, Hernandez, 0, 1-2. They get it, side retired. 4-6-3 double play. No runs and a hit for the D-backs. Still trailing by a run here in this very close game in Game 4 of this NLDS. We go to the top of the 8th. Top of the order as well for the Braves. Here's Gerald Williams. He is 1 for 3. That is it for Armando Reynoso. They are going to take him out. He has pitched beautifully, but he leaves with the L. And the Diamondbacks are going to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Diamondbacks is going to be Greg Olson. Olson making his 3rd appearance of the postseason. He has a record of 1 win and no losses. So Olson does have a win. He's making his 3rd appearance, and he can pitch to 4. So Greg Olson is going to pitch for the Diamondbacks here to start the top of the 8th. Yes, they did exactly right, XSG2. He did not touch the plate. That was a good thing he went back there, because if he had been tagged, if he was tagged out, as bad as the pitcher making that error, if Real Muto had realized it, gotten the ball and went to tag him out before he went back to tag the base, that would have been even more embarrassing, I think. And that would have gotten the pitcher off the hook. Olson will pitch. Olson, 5-4, range play. Williams, 3-2, base hit right field. Tony Womack going for it. His range is a 3, and he's got it. 1 out. What a play by Womack. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Takes a single away from Williams, and now here's Boone. Boone is 0 for 3. Olson will pitch. Olson, 6-2, strikeout, got him. That's a big K by Olson. Boone is now 0 for 4, doing great in the field, but not at the plate. 2 down, and now here's Chipper. Chipper is 0 for 3. Fresh dice. Olson will go ahead and deal. Olson, 6-1, error on a grounder. Jones, 6-6, And that's not going to be an error. It's a slow hit ball to first. That's picked up by Lee. Chipper's base running rating is a 5, and he's safe. There won't be an error on a grounder. Jones will make it to first, and that will be an infield single for him. And now here's Jordan. Jordan is 1 for 3 with a single. Are dice fresher if you refrigerate them overnight first? I have no idea. Jones on at first, 2 outs, top of the 8th. Braves only lead this game 2-1 in a pitcher's matchup. Strategy roll, and Jones is not going anywhere. Olsen, 6-3, range play. Jordan, 2-2, ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Matt Williams. His range is a 4. He's got it. Nice play by Williams. He'll pick it up. He'll throw to second again. Jones, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Braves. The Arizona Diamondbacks are still with them. They're only down by a run. Glavine, he will pitch. Leading off for the Diamondbacks will be Kelly Stinnett. He is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Glavine trying to send this game into the ninth and maybe get some insurance. John Rocker warming up in the bullpen. Glavine, 5-5, strikeout. Got him. Stinnett gets the hat trick. As Glavine has struck him out all the time, all 3 times. That is his 4th K, 1 down. Yeah, Stinnett kills left-handed pitching, but not when he strikes out. Here's Fox. Fox is 0 for 2. Glavine will pitch. Yes, the umpire did not signal safe. Glavine, 2-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. Fox, 2-2, base hit center field. Fox will get to first, and the tying run is on. We'll see a pinch hitter for Greg Olsen as he will come out. And coming on to pinch hit for the Diamondbacks is going to be Hanley Frias. 273 average, a homer, 16 RBIs. Hanley Frias will pinch hit against Glavine. Infield is set for double play. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. If the Diamondbacks want to take a lead, this is the inning to do it. Glavine sets up against Frias. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 16. Glavine, 1-5. It's a blank. Frias, 3-3. Ground ball to short. 1-1-2. Second base pivot. Boone, -1 is a 1. No. Fox will be thrown out at second. Frias will take first, 2 away. So now 2 outs, and here comes Womack. On the fielder's choice, Womack is 0 for 3. 2 men down. Womack is going to bat. Frias on it first, tying run on base. Braves lead 2-1 in one of the lower scoring games we've had in this postseason. Frias on it first, strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Glavine will deal. Glavine, 4-3, strikeout, got him, and the inning is over. Glavine gets his 5th K. No runs and a hit for the Diamondbacks. The Braves lead it 2-1, and the Arizona Diamondbacks are running out of outs. Top of the 9th. Ryan Klesko leads off for the Braves. He is 1 for 3. Diamondbacks need a pitcher. They got a lefty and 2 righties. Diamondbacks are just going to go ahead and bring out their best pitcher. And that is going to be their closer, Matt Manti. Manti started the season with the Florida Marlins, wound up on the Diamondbacks later. Manti making his third appearance of the postseason. He does, but he does have a save. So Matt Manti going to come in to pitch. And his job, very simple, keep it 2-1. Top of the ninth. Braves lead the game 2-1, lead the series 2-1. Manti, he will pitch. Manti, 1-5, error on a throw. Klesko, 3-4 against a righty. That's going to be an infield single. That ball is hit to Travis Lee. His error rating is a 2. That's an 8. He'll hold on to the ball. So a big insurance run on at first. And the batter now is Jones. Jones is 1 for 3. Infield set for double play. Klesko had 5 steals that year, and he will not go. Manti, he will go ahead and he will pitch. Manti, 4-3. Home run chance. 18 is high. Jones, 1-6, and it's a fly ball deep to center field. It'll stay in the park. Steve Finley will go after it, and he'll get it for the first out. Next up is Hernandez. Hernandez is 0 for 3. He'll bat. Klesko on it first. Strategy. Nothing on the 6. Klesko stays put. Manti will pitch. Manti, 4-2. Possible error. Hernandez, 5-1. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Andy Fox. His error rating is a 10. That's a 16. He will not make an error. 2, 3, 4. Second base, pivot bell, 0, 1-4. No, the throw will go to first. As a slow roller, Fox does not make an error, but he makes sure he gets the out at first. Klesko moves to second, and that's 2 down. And now here's Perez. Perez is 2 for 3 tonight, a single and a bomb. Manti will be tired after Perez. And now 2 outs here, top of the ninth. Manti trying to keep it where it is, hope for some ninth inning magic. Klesko on second. Manti strategy roll, and nothing happening there. Manti will pitch. Manti, 6-1, walk plus, ball 4. He walks Perez. And now we'll see a pinch hitter against Manti as Tom Glavine coming out of the game, as he should, as he will leave with the W. And a pinch hitter coming in for the Braves. And that is going to be Walt Weiss. 226 average, 2 homers, 29 RBIs. Walt Weiss will pinch hit here and try to maybe get Klesko over. Yeah, very fast game. 2-1, top of the ninth. Braves lead the series 2-1. Braves trying to punch their ticket to the NLCS. 2 outs. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 10. Manti trying to get the game into the ninth, into the bottom of the ninth. Manti, 6-5, walk plus, ball 4. Manti walks another one. He walks Weiss. And now the bases are loaded for Gerald Williams, and Manti's got to come out. He is tired. He's got to come out now. And they'll bring in another pitcher. And they're going to go with Darren Holmes. Holmes making his second appearance of the postseason. He has no official stats. Darren Holmes can pitch to 5. And he will come on to pitch. So Holmes will go ahead and pitch to Williams. 2 men out. Top of the ninth inning here. Game 4 of this NLDS. This is a huge at-bat. Holmes will settle in against Williams. The fans here at Bank One Ballpark hoping Holmes can get a big K. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 19. Holmes will pitch. Holmes, 5-2. Walk plus. And ball 4. He walked in a run. That becomes a 20. Minus 2 is an 18. That's a 17. And the walking in a run of changing a relief pitcher, and the Braves get a huge insurance run. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Now a 3-1 ball game as Darren Holmes walks the first batter he faces, like all the time when I play here for some reason. And now here's Boone. Boone is 0 for 4. Holmes will pitch to Boone, 2 down, but now it's a 3-1 Braves lead. Holmes will have to make the pitch. Strategy rolls are now off. Holmes will deal. Holmes, 3-1 against a righty. It's a blank. Boone, 1-3, and it's a base hit to right field. Perez will come in to score. Single to right. 5-3. Holds if it's 0, -1, or -2. Right fielder is Womack. He has a 0 arm. Weiss will hold at third. But the Braves get another run. It's now 4-1. Stadium groans. RBI single for Boone. Weiss can't score on a single to right. 5-3, hold of 0 to -2, and he was a 0 arm out there. So now 2 down, and here comes Chipper. Chipper 1 for 4, and the fans here at Bank One Ballpark cannot believe the bullpen is not getting it done. Still 2 outs here, top of the 9th, and now the Braves have put 2 insurance runs on the board. Holmes will pitch. Holmes, 3-4, strikeout, no. Chipper, 1-6, and it's a fly ball to right field. And Tony Womack will go ahead and get it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 walks. And the Braves now have a 4-1 lead. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Last chance for the Diamondbacks. Jay Bell comes on to bat. The Braves are going to go to their bullpen, and of course, they're going to bring out the closer, and that is John Rocker. Rocker making his 3rd appearance of the postseason. He has no wins, 1 loss, and he does have a save. So Rocker will come in to pitch. This is a save situation. So John Rocker will deal with Bell. Bottom of the 9th, Braves lead 4-1, 3 outs away from the NLCS. Rocker will pitch. Rocker, 2-3, range play. Bell, 6-2, fly ball center field. That ball is hit to Andrew Jones. His range is a 5, and of course that's a 6, and that's going to be a base hit. Bell will get to first, and the leadoff man is on. Every time it's a 1-5, I always roll the 6. Really? Bell gets on first, and now here's Gonzo. Gonzo is 0 for 3. Infield set for double play. Rocker, he can pitch to 4. Rocker will pitch. Rocker, 1-4. Home run chance. The 3 is good against the lefty. Gonzo, though, needs a 5. He got it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run Gonzo. It's 4-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! How big were those 2 runs in the top of the ninth now? And now here's Williams, and still no one out in the bottom of the ninth. Williams is 1 for 2, a double and a walk. The Braves were 3 outs away from going to the NLCS. The Diamondbacks are saying not quite yet. Rocker will pitch. Rocker, 5-1. It's a pitcher result. That's going to be an automatic out, and that's going to be flied to center field. And getting to that will be Andrew Jones, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. 1 down. And now here's Finley. Finley, 1 for 3 with a single. Rocker trying to get the series over with. Diamondbacks got 2 runs. They need 1 more. Rocker will pitch. Rocker, 6-2, possible error. Finley, 2-2, ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Boone. His error rating is a 5, and he's going to make an error. Finley is safe. That's going to be an E4. The tying run is on. Brett Boone, an error rating of a 5. That is a 2. And Finley is safe. And now the batter is Lee. Lee, however, is 0 for 3. Rocker is now tired. He is now tired. We may see a pinch hitter for Lee as well. Lee is he's the first baseman. And yeah, we're gonna see a pinch hitter for him. Lee coming out of the game and coming on to pinch hit for the Diamondbacks will be Rubiel Durazo. Much better hitter, although he had only played less amount of games. He'll take over at first base. 329 average, 11 homers, 30 RBIs. So Durazo will come on to bat, and if this game goes any further, he will take over at first. So here's a Rubiel Durazo against Rocker. Question is, do I want? No, I think I still keep Rocker out there, even with 1 out. He is tired. No. That's it for John Rocker, because if he gives up a KW, that could be over. Rocker coming out of the game, he will not get a hold or anything. The Braves are going to go back to the bullpen, and they're going to bring out Mike Remlinger instead. So Rocker is done. Remlinger will now come out and pitch. Remlinger making his 4th appearance of the postseason. He has 2 holds, but this time it's a chance at a save. 2 outs. Infield is at double play. Finley on at first. 4-3 Braves now. Remlinger will have to pitch to Durazo. Remlinger can pitch to 5. And Rubio Durazo will go up against Remlinger. Fans here at Bank One Ballpark on their feet, trying to will the Diamondbacks to go back to Turner Field. Strategy rolls are back on. Nothing on the 4. Finley stays where he is. Remlinger will pitch. Remlinger, 1-1, strikeout plus, got him. He gets Durazo on a 20. 2 down. And now the last chance for the Diamondbacks is Kelly Stinnett. He is 0 for 3. He destroys left-handed pitching. They're going to leave him out. They're going to let him bat. Kelly Stinnett, or at least I think you will. Yeah, with all those. Yeah, I think you do here. Yeah. Plus, he has home run power. Kelly Stinnett will come out against Remlinger. 2 men down. Bottom of the 9th. 4-3. Tying run on at first. Winning run at the plate. Mike Remlinger trying to get the save now. Fans at Bank One Ballpark looking up at the sky, hoping there's divine intervention. Who knows? Remlinger will go ahead. He'll settle in. Fans hoping for a big-time hit. Remlinger will set it up. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 15. Finley stays put. Remlinger will pitch. Remlinger, 2-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Stinnett, 6-3. And it is a fly ball to right field. Going back for that is Brian Jordan. He'll take a couple of steps right, puts out his glove. Blop. And that's their game. That's your series. The Atlanta Braves win it tonight 4-3. They will move on to the NLCS. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Two runs on 2 hits and 1 error. But the Braves will hold on here. And they're going to the NLCS, kind of like what the Braves did in '99. So far, this replay has been chalk, as both the Yankees and the Braves, who did make the World Series in '99, are now in their LCSs. So the Braves will move on. That'll be it for the Diamondbacks as they win this series. So now we only have one more LCS to complete, and that will be tomorrow night. Final line score coming up. How big were those runs in the top of the ninth? For the Atlanta Braves, 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher is Tom Glavine. He'll go to 1-0 in the postseason. Armando Reynoso pitched his butt off, but he's going to finish 0-1 in the postseason as the Diamondback bullpen just really blew it up. Mike Remlinger will get his first save. No hold for Rocker because he allowed runs. So the Atlanta Braves move on to the NLCS. We have one more we got to finish off. It could still go 5 games, but it's a game 4 tomorrow night. We will be back at 3Com Park for game 4 of the NLDS between the Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. Chris Holt will be going for the Astros. Sean Estes going for the Giants. Astros lead that series 2-1. Are we going to have are all our series going to go either 4 or 3, or will we have one game 5? We'll have to find out tomorrow night. Astros at the Giants, game 4, NLDS. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Atlanta Braves get it done. They win it tonight 4-3. They win this National League Division Series 3-1. See you guys tomorrow night.